Welcome to Remix Roulette, where we spin, we mix, and we create the best and worst AI generated sounds. Welcome to Remix Roulette, where we spin, we mix, and we create the best and worst AI generated songs you've ever heard. Also creating brand new genres, something different. We rate it at the end. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna get a genre. We're gonna input it into AI. And we're gonna spin the wheel again. We're gonna do that 2, maybe 3 times, mixing and blending together some never before heard songs. After that, we're gonna do that for vocal styles. We're gonna do that a few times, and then we're gonna get the lyric styles. So it's gonna be completely random, and just see what kind of crazy music we can make. Okay. All right, let's spin it. Illbient. I have no idea what that is. Let's put it in. Let's find out together. Illbient. Probably ambient mixed with some hip hop. That's what it sounds like to me. Weird. Illbient. I love hearing new genres I've never heard before. I absolutely love it. I don't know about you guys. If you're watching this, I hope you do too, because it's exciting. All right, let's hear it. With my hat. That's old school. Sounds like it to me. All right, let's spin the wheel again. We're going to combine Illbient into something completely different. Fusion jazz. All right, that's interesting. That should be funky. All right. Remix, create cover. Fusion jazz. Should be interesting. Put that in half. Boom. Giddy up. All right. Let's hear this mad concoction. See, I like a little bit of a slower beat. All right, we're going with that one. 100% we're going with that one. All right, let's spin it again. Last time. Neoclassical trap. What is that? Anyone know what that is? All right, get it. Guarantee no one's done this before. Guaranteed. That's why I love it. There we go. That's a pretty fire beat. For AI, that's pretty fire. If you've ever made AI beats, you know that's, already that's something different that AI wouldn't just do on its own if you just put in trap beat or something like that, right? That's the whole point here. All right, vocal styles. I'm going to spin this about 3-4 times. I won't bore you with that. I'll show you the first one. Slurred vocals. Okay. And then after that, we will spin the lyric styles. I'm going to create that with ChatGPT. I also won't bore you with that. It's a bit of a process. I usually do my own edits on the lyrics, make it up to my standards as a producer and songwriter. So let me do all that. Yeah, we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, so we ended up with slurred vocals, casual, soulful, and rough vocals, okay? That should work out pretty good for that beat. This is clearly, trap song. So hopefully that makes AI bring out, something different, something new sounding, not just your typical fucking AI slop, as they say. All right. Now I'm gonna spin the lyric style. Let's go. Nirvana, grunge confessional. Okay, so that's gonna be the lyric style. It's not gonna be a traditional trap lyrics, but the vocals might sound trap. Near the end, we'll see. We'll see what the AI decides on doing. All right, I'm gonna input that into ChatGPT here. You see, and yeah, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, here's the lyrics that ChatGPT came up with. I inputted it into Suno here. Added a couple things, took a couple things out. Added the intro, the outro, that whole thing. And now we're gonna see the finished product here. Down a bit, turn it up a bit. All right, let's go. I'm actually excited about this one. I think this one might be fire. Those lyrics are actually pretty good. All right, let's hear what we got here. Okay. I like the finger snaps.
Yeah. Couch sunken, shirt smells like rain.
Hey.
Last night's noodles still in the drain.
Hey.
Static coming through a blown out amp. Neighbors bang walls, I don't give a damn. Wallet's thin, but I cracked that grin. Dropped my card and I laughed again. Got a hole in my soul and a hole in my head. Dreams feel dead, but I can't go to bed.
Hey.
Ashtray full, but I don't even smoke. Borrowed a lighter just to see it glow. Back room floor with the paint half peeled. Try to care once, guess it never healed. Every little thing feels bent, not broke. Every laugh I got sounds like a joke. Spill that beer on the kitchen tile. Stare at the mess and sit there a while.
Okay. Chorus.
I don't need a reason. I don't need a sign. Just a cracked up ceiling
call it mine.
Guess I call it mine. Call it mine. Phone lights up, I let it ring. Same 3 words I'll never bring. Sleep on the couch cause the bed feels wrong. Kept my shoes on, kept them on too long. Tried to write but my pen won't start. Page stays blank like my beating heart. Poured some gin on the bathroom sink. Watch it run clear just to watch it shrink. Buzz in my skull from a day-old pill. Took half back just to feel that thrill. Got a note in my back room drawer. Didn't read it, just shut the door. If it's meant for me, it can rot right there. I ain't got space for another care. Someone knocks but I won't respond. I just hum that dead end song. That
Vocals are on point.
dead song.
Uh-huh.
I don't need a reason. I don't need a sign. Just a cracked up ceiling and a frame of mind. If it all caves in,
Wow. Little much.
guess I'll
But
call it mine.
better than any artist I've ever recorded in my studio. I'll tell you that much. Wow. That's pretty good, guys. I mean, for AI, that's for what? Took 16 minutes. All right, my rating out of 10. That's a solid 7.5. Solid 7.5. All right, drop in the comments what you thought. If you want to use it, I'll make it public. If you want to, do whatever with it, do whatever with it. All right, guys, appreciate it. See you next time on Remix Roulette.